What's up, everybody?
Hi, everyone.
So we wanted to take this week to make a little bit of a different video for you guys. One, because the weather's still been crappy.
Yeah.
We've been busy doing work. I've been busy writing papers and taking tests for school this week. So it's just been a little bit hectic. So we thought we would take this week to make a video that we wanted to make for you guys, where we show you guys the accounts and kind of the buses and vans, RVs, trailers,
Airstreams,
yeah, everything. Yeah, all the accounts and stuff that we saw on Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube that inspired us in the design of our bus and to kind of, you know, pursue this lifestyle. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first bus we wanted to talk about is Fern the Bus. We've talked about them a lot on our channel. What you guys have mainly seen them tagged under is actually our rooftop deck. So they posted like a DIY how to do it on their blog, and we followed that and we loved the way it's turned out. But that was really the one thing that drew us to their bus at first. But then if you look at the inside of their bus, it's very nice. It's nice and airy.
So it has the white cabinet along with the light wood, raw wood look to it. And we love that style since it's very, you know, simple and clean, and that's just what we're going for. So that inspired us to, you know, do that similar taste in our bus eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next bus we want to mention is One Wild Ride Bus. And we absolutely adore all the colors they have in their bus. They have the whole orange.
It's got like a very southwestern motif in terms of the colors and everything, which, funny enough, when we took our road trip, we did not like the desert when we were there. But
now we're obsessed with it.
We frequently find ourselves drawn to those colors, which is hilarious.
Well, it's funny because it's actually our colors that, you know, we wear in our everyday style, clothing style too. And not only in our clothing styles, also in our apartments or where we live. And we want to, you know, stick to that because that's who we are. And this bus is basically like our dream bus, and so we want to stick to the southwestern vibe and want to continue doing that. And so we just want to give them a shout out because I mean their bus is amazing. And we just love all the textures they have, all the, you know, pillow throws they have, which I'm obsessed with.
But yeah, so I think the only thing I would maybe do differently in our bus, which we plan to do differently, is instead of doing dark floors like they did, we plan on doing a much lighter floor. This bus is gorgeous. So one of the most probably popular accounts that we saw on YouTube, and he's great with, you know, teaching you about the building process and everything, is Michael from Navigation Nowhere. So the account is Navigation Nowhere. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram. He has a green bus named Nabby. It's a gorgeous bus, but he has a wet bath that uses subway tiles in it, and this is kind of where we got the idea of it would be okay to do a wet bath. But he's got a couple of different design elements from his bus that we absolutely love. So we actually got the idea of our two couches making into a bed from his account. So in the front, he has these two massive couches that turn into this even larger, just like lounging area, where guests can come and sleep over. It makes it into like a massive daybed where people can just come and hang out. And he's also got a futon on the back that makes it into a bed. But we saw this and we figured, you know, it would just make more sense. We could have a smaller bus. If we did this, it would be comfortable. So why not? Another thing he does is he makes sure that so the bottom of one of the couches is actually higher up, and he made this table that slides in underneath it. So where you have people over, you want to eat, you can set up this table, and when you're not doing it, the table's hidden away, you're not taking up a bunch of storage space, trying to hide it somewhere. But yeah. But then one of the other things we like, which I don't know if you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, so another thing that I absolutely love is that outside of his bus, he has a piece of wood that's attached, and it, you know, comes down as a like a bar looking table, and I would love to have that for our bus, because for my side business, Honey Woodbine, whenever we do pop-up events, I would love to bring our bus and put it on the site and put that board down and advertise my work onto that. So that's just a little dream that I would love to have. But that's another thing that I love about this account too.
So another account that has a really strong presence on YouTube. They actually just got over 25,000 subscribers, I think.
Congrats.
Yeah, so congrats to them. Is Rolling Vistas, and we've actually talked to them online too, whether it was about the process of getting insured or the process of being licensed and everything. They've been on the road for I think 5 months now.
Yeah.
But they've got an awesome bus. It's got a bunch of like kind of more rustic accents that we really love. They've got great personalities. Go and watch their YouTube videos. I think they're down in like Alabama or something right now, but they're moving all over.
A little detail that we absolutely love about is their curtains. It's rolled up in a leather strap, and of course we just love the curtain too. It's like a wool, and so we want to incorporate that into our bus because first off, we love leather and vegan leather, and of course we're going to need curtains for at night. And so we just want to use that, and we just love that idea.
Yeah, so a lot of times you'll see curtains to where they're on like a rod, and you'll pull them back, and then you'll have something wrapped around it, and it'll kind of look like a miniature version of how you would see curtains in a house. But we love this idea of just being able to like unhook this thing, have it roll down, especially in front of our front door on the bus, where we can have like a full length one. We think that would be an awesome idea, so we love this.
So next bus is This Is Bus. They're actually recently new. Well, not recently. They've been renovating their bus for a little bit. And they are actually having the fridge that we want. And we just love the modern, white, vintage looking of it. And it's actually under the counter. So that's going to be perfect for us. And so we just want to give them a shout out for, hey, thanks for choosing the same fridge that we're doing because it looks awesome. So
yeah. Next, Becoming Borderless. They have a new puppy that is absolutely adorable. You should go follow them. If nothing else, just for the puppy. But they've got these awesome dog bowls that pull out and you can put it away when you don't need them.
Right.
And with Porter and Jimmy in tow, having that will be so much more helpful instead of just like having their bowls just kind of float around the bus.
Right. Instead of 2 bowls, we're going to have 3 bowls. So 2 for eating and 1 for water bowl because they constantly share the water bowl. So
yeah. So in regards to paint job that we're gonna mimic with our paint style is actually Elden the Bus. So they've got a bus that I wanna say so it's slightly shorter than ours, but they have an old Chevy bus as well. And the way that they follow the body lines with their paint, we absolutely love it, to where it keeps the grill white. And we think that it'll just be awesome with the burgundy down below for our personal preference, and then with the script up top, like above the front windshield, with Winston there. But we absolutely love how they painted their bus. So the next account we want to talk about is the account formerly known as Big Bird Bus. So they actually just changed their name across all their social media platforms. So now they're called Justin and Juby. They just had a baby girl, so congrats to you guys.
Beautiful baby, by the way.
Yeah, so they are here in North Carolina as well. They're prepping their bus to be able to hit the road. So Juby actually designed Anna's tattoo.
Yeah, it's all flowery and a bunch of herbs on there. And she did an amazing job, obviously why it's on my body, but they're awesome people and they're a lot of fun to watch. Especially their YouTube channel, so make sure you go check them out. But we just also want to give them a shout out because we absolutely adore them. So.
Yeah, we love their bohemian style. It's awesome. They've got plants everywhere. It's beautiful.
Yes.
But yeah.
So as you can see, we've been mentioning buses, but we also want to mention other types of automobiles. But this account that I really want to mention is 188 square feet, So this is a renovated RV. They actually renovated everything inside, and I absolutely love her taste, especially with the green back splash. And it's just the way they handle everything inside. It's just beautiful. But I just want to give them a shout out because a lot of people don't like the look of RVs, but you can always change the inside of it no matter what. And you can even change the outside if you don't like the paint. But just to give them a shout out, good job for taking that task up and renovating an RV inside. So give them a follow and just watch them. They're pretty awesome.
So 2 last accounts that we want to talk about that are not buses. One of them is Reggie from the road. We just recently started following Reggie. He is pulling a trailer. He's Canadian. He's pulling it through the United States because I think he hates cold weather. So he's coming down to the States and he plans on doing it from the winters here on out.
Right.
But he's super nice, awesome. He's a hilarious guy.
We absolutely love listening to his broadcasts and his videos. Oh, actually, he just did one broadcast, but...
Well, he has a podcast that he runs.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. So he's got a podcast. He's got his Instagram stories, everything. He's awesome. Absolutely, like, one of the coolest guys. Go follow him.
Yeah.
It's absolutely hilarious. Like, it will brighten up your day, for sure.
And we love his fifth wheel. It's just absolutely adorable. It's very vintage, and we're all about vintage, so.
The last account we want to talk about is Briana Manias. So Briana and her husband Keith, and then 2 dogs, Bucket and Dagwood, live out of this orange van, and they're super popular on Instagram and everything, but they're also super awesome people. Their dogs are hilarious.
We love them.
If you ever follow those accounts like we do, where we also just watch people's dogs, it's a great account.
They're huge inspirations.
Yeah.
And we would just love to give them a shout out for other people. If you have not followed them, go follow them.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the accounts that we follow and that we're drawn to are these accounts that are like super down to earth.
Yeah.
And it's not just positivity all the time. They're positive people and stuff like that, but they are also gonna give it to you straight and say like, hey, things are going wrong. They're gonna tell you. They're not gonna sugarcoat it.
Right.
But yeah, so I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Next week, hopefully we'll get back to building some. If the weather permits, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, until then, please like, subscribe, comment on our videos, share our channel with other people. Go and follow us on Instagram at Winston on the Road.
And just remember, every day is Taco Tuesday, and go eat a taco.
Okay, Year of the Taco. Sorry for being late on this video. Bye!